It's Thursday night and it's hockey night, and we're coming off a win over 5.5 goals in the Ducks versus Sharks game. We got the Hockey Squirrel with us here. What's going on, man?
Hey, not too much. Good looking night for bets tonight. I got quite a few actually, and it's going to be a two pick day for a change for you. Yeah, after hitting that over in the second period, that was nice, and move on to today. So
Nice early cash. I almost stayed up and got the cash. I did doze off, but I got a nice, good early second period cash. Good work for us right there. Two bets tonight. That sounds really exciting. All right, well, let's just
yeah,
have
for
at it. Let's
sure.
jump into the first one then.
Cool, man. Well, it's going to be a night of favorites for one thing, and for good reason, I think. And we have projections somehow still for the Leafs, as bad as they've seemed to play against the Montreal Canadiens, and I think they were on a back-to-back, and uh, forget who they played, but it wasn't good. It hasn't looked great for the Maple Leafs, but still today I do like them for a number of reasons. And starting with, I guess, the projections, um, we're looking at backup goaltender against backup goaltender for one thing. And Peter Mrazek will be the confirmed goalie for the Toronto Maple Leafs against Kakinen for the Minnesota Wild. And anytime Cam Talbot's not playing, I start to worry a little bit about Kakinen. I really do like him, but I don't feel that I've seen what I had hoped for out of him, I guess, this year, just personally anyway. And I think there may be a little bit of questionability on getting Zuccarello again tonight, which, if you're going against the Wild, you would really hope that he's out because he does have some serious chemistry with Kaprizov, and their passing is absolutely on point. So we don't want that. But if he is in, that is quite all right, as we do have the star power, as you would expect on the Leafs, of Austin Matthews and Marner and Tavares, Kasha and Nylander, all these typical guys. And this is what's been so surprising, is that they will struggle against teams that they shouldn't, right? Like Montreal, they go down 0-5 at minus 400 on the money line. And then, I've seen this though. It's not just the Maple Leafs. It's been the Tampa Bay Lightning over the years. It's been, whoever, the Penguins, or, any team that's supposed to absolutely smash another team. And they just almost seem to downplay the opponent. It would feel like. And I don't know if you see this in your soccer games or in your whatever basketball, baseball games, where you should have a team that just crushes and they don't. Have you experienced that? Or
Yeah, happens quite frequently, especially you get the after the All-Star break, obviously in the NBA. Teams just bag
right,
it in, and lopsided results all the time, unexpected results.
right, definitely. And I do feel like in the first half of the season they're trying really hard to obtain a good record and whatnot. And once I think they kind of feel like they're in a good spot or they're going to make the playoffs, it does kind of trail off, it seems. And injury could be a part of that, travel after long seasons as well. And so, yeah, it's just, do you hold a grudge on a team, really? And I think a lot of people do. I think there's a lot of hate when people lose their big minus 400 parlay tickets and whatnot, and they hate the Leafs. But
Well, and especially this audience, right? The betting audience, right? Fans will hold that grudge, but especially a betting fan.
right, because you don't forget, right? You
Yeah.
don't forget when a team screws you. You remember the losses, and so I think disregarding that, we need to look at the raw talent and skill of the team, and you're getting a home team with some massive star power. And not to say that you don't have any on the Wild. Obviously, with Kaprizov and Fiala, Boldy's been doing well recently. Eriksson Ek, these are good guys. It's just being on the road, going to Toronto, and having Kakinen as the backup goaltender, I think makes things a little bit weak for this team. They're not bad. I mean, I live here, I know. But
What's the normally when you show us that website daily face off
daily face-off, yep.
the that's the first time I've seen the yellow cone next to somebody's name, or the yellow
Right.
what's that one mean?
Yeah, so that is game time decision. That means he was out the last game, and they're not sure if he's going to play today. So
Hmm.
upper body is expected to return to the Wild on Thursday. So I guess I would expect him to play, but again, usually means game time decision, but hockey players tend to be pretty tough and like to come back if they can too. So.
Pretty tough, man. That is pretty tough. Give them more credit. Holy heck. All right, so we're back in the Maple Leafs on the money line, then against the Wild at -140 over at FanDuel.
Yep, so that's -140, I think, and the projections are there. The money is definitely there from a, I guess, money distribution standpoint or steam or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I mean, they look good as the home team, and offensively, I think they produce a little bit better than the Wild, especially against the backup goaltending.
Okay, all right, sounds good. We'll back to the Maple Leafs then tonight on their home ice. What
cool.
Another bet? I love the sound of another bet. What's that one going to be then?
Yeah, I know you do. It's going to be the Bruins on the road against the Seattle Kraken. And this puts us at a whopping almost 70% projection, not only in my model, but other ones that I've seen around. Obviously, money all over the Bruins, and it should be. Why? Because Brad Marchand is back, and this team seems to look different with and without him. And, we just saw 6 games without him, I think it was. He got suspended for punching Tristan Jarry in the head and then hit him in the face with his stick after that. And he even tried to appeal that, if you didn't know. No. He tried to appeal his 6-game ban, and they upheld it. So he served his time, and he is back in the roster now, which does complete your perfection line, you would normally call this in the hockey world, being Marchand, Bergeron, and Pasternak. But Pasternak has been playing on this second line pretty consistently, so I'm not sure that I like it still, but that's what they've been rolling with. And we know for sure that this is the number 1 team for lowest expectations of goals against per 60. They are absolutely shut down defensively in the back end, and even when you have forward players, offensive players that can help out and they play defensively on top of some really seriously good actual defensemen, with McAvoy and Carlo and all these guys, Grizzlick's in the lineup. It's excellent. And so to look at the Seattle Kraken, I guess from a roster standpoint, again, I just find it hard to say a team is bad, even the worst of teams, whether it's the Canadians or the Coyotes or whatever, because they're still NHL caliber players. I can't do this stuff. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to say a team is bad, but when you do look statistically at, how much they're getting scored on, you can expect around 3 goals, I guess, here. Yeah, the Kraken are at home, but I just find it very hard to believe that at a 70% projection, there's a system on it that is a professional system that's well-rested visiting favorites. That hits 64% of the time. The money's on it. You have 4 lines deep of offense that can score on every single line. It's just one of those games that should be, pretty much a bloodbath. And for that reason, I will take the Bruins -1.5. So on the puck line, meaning they have to win in regulation by 2 goals. So 2-0 wins you the game, 2-4 or 4-2, I guess. You just have to win by 2 or more by the end of the 3rd period. And that is +125, I think I saw. Is that accurate for you?
I got +120 at DraftKings, so we'll go ahead and roll with +120. So we'll do the Bruins puck line -1.5 at +120, and then we'll do the Maple Leafs at -140, and that one's over at FanDuel. All right, cool. Got to win by 2 tonight. Hopefully we don't need that empty netter, but we know that those can always benefit us later on.
Oh, man. I got screwed by not getting the empty netter last night, and the LA Kings I had to win by 2 and go over 5.5, and they had an empty net opportunity for 3 minutes straight and couldn't net it. I was like, oh, it's one of those just
gutted when you told me that.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, let's get these 2 winners. We'll stack this win on top of Tuesday's win that you got us for us here. And we always love when you come on here every Tuesday and Thursday and give us some free winning hockey bets.
Definitely, man. Well, have a great night, and good luck to us on these.
All right, and jump down in that video description and grab all of his information, hockeysquirrel.com, Twitter, and YouTube information as well. Enjoy the night. We'll see you back here tomorrow, or Tuesday.
See you later. Yeah, see you later.
Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.